Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below, and please click on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So a very big thank you to 50,000 of you guys. Thank you so much. Your support and your constant love is duly appreciated. So the last update about Jodha and AKBAR was how Shane has realized her mistake after hearing Mark Chak talking to Abu Mali that they are only using her, and at the end of the day she packed her load and she ran away. Sorry, she did not pack her load. She ran away from Mark Tuchak and she went to Jalal and apologized to Jalal for everything that she has done, and Jalal forgave her. And Jalal got to know about Jodha's pregnancy from Rukkaiya, and this got Jalal so angry. That was the last update. Let's continue from there. Jalal was still asking Jodha why she kept her pregnancy as a secret, and Jodha says that as a woman and as Jalal's wife, she took the decision to hide her pregnancy because Jalal was skeptical to fight against his sister, and if Jalal had known that she was pregnant, then Jalal wouldn't have gone for the war. Jodha says that she is a Rajvanshi woman, and Rajvanshis always stand as their husband's strength and not their husband's weakness. Jodha says in high tone that Rajvanshi women only put tilak of their blood on their husband's head, and they don't shed tears to make their husband weak, and it was her responsibility to make Jalal win the war, so she hid the news of her pregnancy from everyone because Rajvanshis only give strength to their husband and not make their husbands weak. Jodha says that she wants her child to sacrifice his life for his nation, and she doesn't want her child to become a coward by hiding because he learned how to hide from her tummy. Jodha says that she got the news of her pregnancy the night that they were leaving for war, so how could she have told Jalal about it when Jalal was preparing to go on war? Jalal says that Jodha thought that he is that weak, that he will not go to war hearing the news that his child is coming to the world, or can Jodha trust him? Jodha says that she trusts Jalal, but she was worried that if this news comes out, then Jalal will become weak, and the child gave her strength and she was able to fight. Jodha says that she thought to tell Jalal the news in the court yesterday, but Negal came there, and today and before Jodha could complete her statement, Jalal holds Jodha's head and touched his head with Jodha's head emotionally. Jalal says that he is not angry with Jodha, but he wanted to tell Jodha that he was worried for Jodha and for their child, and what if something had happened to Jodha? Mark Chuchak soldiers opens Kaiba's cage and asks him to be calm. Kaiba comes out and the soldier says now, Kaiba have to find their enemy, and Kaiba have to finish the enemy, which is Jalal. The soldier asks Kaiba to control his anger, and Mark Chuchak says that she likes Kaiba's style, and the soldier controls Kaiba. Mark Chuchak says good, because the soldier has controlled Kaiba very well, and he obeys the soldier. The soldier, whose name is Nizal, brings 3 people there, and he takes 1 blood sample from them and gives it to Kaiba, and he asks Kaiba to find the owner of the blood and kill him. The soldier asks Kaiba to smell the blood and find the man who owns the blood and kill him, and Kaiba smells the blood and started beating the owner of the blood among the 3 people, and Kaiba killed the man. Mark Chuchak claps and Kaiba started getting violent. The soldier that takes care of Kaiba asked Kaiba to bow down to Mark Chuchak because Mark Chuchak is his master, but Kaiba refused to bow down to Mark Chuchak, and the soldier puts Kaiba back in his cage. Mark Chuchak comes to the soldier and says that the soldier has showed her Kaiba's power, and now it is time to test their most promising weapon and use it. And Mark Chuchak asks the soldier to go with Kaiba to Agra because it is time to kill Jalal, and Kaiba continued to get violent in the cage. Beck says that Mark Chuchak should not worry because he knows from where to get Jalal's blood sample, and Mark Chuchak smiles. Jalal calls all his wives and women of Harem and says that today, Jodha gave him 1 more reason to love her more, because Jodha is going to become a mother. Amida and everyone were happy, and Amida hugs Jodha and says that Jodha has given her the biggest happiness. Salima also congratulates Jodha, and Jalal says that as the news of Jodha is very big, so they will celebrate the news in a grand celebration. Jalal says to Jodha that Jodha has given him the biggest happiness of his life, and he will make Jodha's life full of happiness. Maham Anga thinks that this cannot happen because this is what she was always afraid of, that a Rajvanshi woman would never become the king's mother in the Mughal kingdom. All the women congratulate Jodha, and a voiceover says that one side, there was preparations for Jodha's pregnancy celebration, and the other side, Mark Chuchak has sent Kaiba and her force to Agra, and Kaiba's only mission was to kill Jalal. Jodha was making the garland for the celebration, and Moti asked Jodha to take some rest and she would do the garland. Jodha says no, she will do it and she is fine, but Moti insists, and Jodha says to Moti that Moti cannot order her. Jalal comes there and says that Moti should let Jodha do it because Jodha is stubborn and she will not leave the work. Hearing this, Jodha leaves the gallants for Moti to do, and Jodha makes face. Jodha says that Jalal should see that she is not doing it again, and Jalal smiles and sits beside Jodha. Jalal says to Moti that he knows that Moti is taking good care of Jodha, but Moti should give Jodha medicines and remedies that the doctor has prescribed for Jodha regularly, and he will not be happy with Moti if anything goes wrong, and Moti agrees and goes from there. Amida comes there and Jodha greets her. Amida says that she has brought a gift for Jodha, and Amida gives Jodha some papers and says that there are many remedy formulas written in it, and these are for pregnancy, and her friend gave them to her, and they are very good, so Jodha should use them. Amida says that she knows that the gift is not precious like money, but she has heard it from Jodha that gift matters the most than its price, and Jodha thanks Amida. Amida says that she have to go now because she is going to be a grandmother, so she have to prepare many things, and she would inform Jodha's parents in Amer as well, and Amida leaves. Jalal says to Jodha that how do Jodha do it, and Jodha asks that what? Jalal says that Jodha is stubborn, so how do Jodha always manage to win the heart of the people? Jodha says that she is less stubborn than someone, and Jalal asks that who? Jodha says that she is less stubborn than Jalal, and Jalal says that then, how would their child be? Jodha says that when a mother is good, then the child will be good too. And Jalal says that he wanted that if it is a baby girl, then the baby should be lively and beautiful like Jodha, and Jodha smiles. Gigi Anga tells Negal that Queen Chand used to like sport and she used to play Chofgan, which is a game of horse. Maham Anga comes there and thinks that she is not getting a chance to meet Negal alone. Negal thanks Gigi Anga for telling her about her mother, and she says that she did not know anything about her mother and she saw her mother in a very bad state, but she doesn't know where her mother is now. Gigi Anga pacifies Negal that Jalal will find her mother, and Maham Anga thinks that this is what she doesn't want, and what if Jalal finds Queen Chand? Then her plans will fail. A maid informs Negal that Jalal has called her in the court, and Maham Anga thinks that this must be about Queen Chand, and what if Negal tells Jalal something about her as well? Mahak Chichak says to the soldier that they are very close to Agra, so AKBAR should be ready. The soldier says to Mahak Chichak that AKBAR is fully ready, but he only wants Jalal's blood sample. Beg says that the work is done, and Beg gives Jalal's blood sample to Mahak Chichak. Mahak Chichak says very well done, but from where did Beg got Jalal's blood? Abu Mali says that when Jalal was caught and put in their prison, Jalal's blood was spread everywhere, so they got the blood from there, and Mahak Chichak says good. Jalal was in the court and he says that he wants to know where Negal saw Chand and at what time, because he and his soldiers also went to the secret cave, but Queen Chand wasn't there. Negal says that that day, she went to the secret hut and her mother was there, but her mother couldn't recognize her, and Negal started crying. Jalal says that Negal should control her emotions because they will find her mother and they will punish the culprit, but Negal should tell him who told Negal that he was the one that captured her mother. Negal says that she was told that Jalal knew that Humayun gave her property and many states, and Jalal was afraid to give her the property and her right. So that was why Jalal was doing all this. Jalal asked that who said all these lies about him, and Maham Anga was really scared. Negal points to Maham Anga and says that it was Maham Anga that told her everything, and Jalal was shocked. Maham Anga tries to run away from there, but Adgar blocks her way and says that Maham Anga is caught today. Jalal says that he always considered Maham Anga as his mother, and he gave Maham Anga everything, but Maham Anga keeps on hurting and betraying him. Jalal says that Maham Anga always hurt her own people, and first, Maham Anga hurt his Bairam Khan, then Maham Anga hurt Jodha, and this time, Maham Anga did not even spare him as her son, and Jalal asked the soldiers to arrest Maham Anga and put her in the jail for life. Maham Anga sits in Jalal's feet and says that Jalal should pardon her, because Jalal knows that she loves him a lot, and she cares for him, so Jalal should please let her go. Adam could not stand quietly and he says that enough, because Maham Anga doesn't need to plead in front of Jalal, and he will kill Jalal today, and Adam takes out his sword. Adam takes out his sword to kill Jalal, and all the ministers takes out their sword against Adam, and everything turns out to be Maham Anga's imagination. And Jalal was still asking Negal that who told her all the lies against him. Negal says that it was Jalal's enemies, and they said that Jalal has captured her mother, and she accepted that because she was immature. But then she got to know that it was all lies against Jalal. But it is true that her mother was captured and put in the secret cave near the palace because she saw the secret cave and her mother was there. Negar says that she tried to find the secret place again, but she couldn't get the location because her marks to the place was removed by someone she doesn't know, and she is pleading that Jalal as the king should find her mother. Jalal put his hand on Negar's head and says that he is promising Negar that Negar's mother will soon be with Negar, and Negar will get her right as well. Jalal was with Jodha on the bed, and Jalal says that Jodha was right that dreams of early morning always get fulfilled because his dreams of that day has been fulfilled now. Jalal says that Jodha is a magician, and Jodha asks that how. Jalal says that when they got married, they both did not even want to see each other's face, but now they cannot live without seeing each other. Jodha says that Jalal should be a poet, and Jalal says that it was Jodha that made him a poet. Jodha feels like vomiting, and Jalal gets worried and calls Moti, and Jalal asks Moti to call the doctor. Jodha says that she will take the home medicine given to her by Amida, and Jodha eats the medicine and says that the medicine is very bitter. Jalal laughs at Jodha, and Jodha quickly put the medicine in Jalal's mouth as well. Jalal spits the medicine out and says that it is very bitter, and how did Jodha eat it, and Jodha smiled. Adgar and Todama were asking the servant about the food they took to the jail, and Adgar and Todama investigate from which way they take the food. Adgar tells Todaman that there is something missing because Negal told them that she went to the secret place hiding in the prison food bucket that goes into the jail. And how was that possible? So there is some secret to that. Maham Anga comes to Queen Chand, and Queen Chand asks that is it morning already. Maham Anga says that if Queen Chand wants to see morning, then Queen Chand should tell her all the secrets she knows. Queen Chand asks that where is her daughter, and Maham Anga heard someone coming towards the secret room, and Maham Anga was shocked. Maham Anga turns to see, and it was Adam. Maham Anga asks that why was Adam there, and Adam says that he came there because he knows that Maham Anga will be there playing with her toy, referring to Queen Chand. Adam says that Maham Anga should leave Queen Chand because she is mad and she will not be able to say anything, but at the end, they will both get caught. Maham Anga says that Adam should shut up because Adam also knows that Queen Chand is already recovering and soon she will tell them about the treasure. Adam says that Maham Anga knows that Jalal will not sit quiet till he finds Queen Chand and they will not be saved. And Maham Anga should remember that Negal did not mention her name in the court, that Maham Anga provoked her against Jalal. And why did Negal not tell Jalal that Maham Anga was with her in her crime? And is this a new plan of Negal or what? And Maham Anga also thinks because she was also confused. Rahim asks Negal that when will she be fine, and Rahim called Negal Shenaz. Salima says that Negal is not Shenaz but Negal, and she is Rahim's aunt, so Rahim should give her respect. Rahim says that Negal is her friend, and Negal says yes, Rahim can call her Shenaz. Maham Anga comes there and says sorry for disturbing them, but Salima says that they were leaving now, so Maham Anga can talk to Negal, and Rahim and Salima leaves. Maham Anga says that she tried to talk to Negar and actually, but before Maham Anga could complete her statement, Negar says that she knows that Maham Anga was worried that she did not mention her name. Negar says that she knows that Maham Anga helped her in taking revenge against Jalal, but what Maham Anga did was for humanity, because Maham Anga helped her when she saw that she was facing difficulty, and Maham Anga was not wrong, and Maham Anga was not against Jalal for doing that, and Maham Anga only tried to support justice, because she told Maham Anga that Jalal has captured her mother, so Maham Anga was just helping a girl in distress. Maham Anga was relieved, and she says that Negar have a big heart because Negar has the blood of King Humayun in her. The doctor checks Jodha and informs Jalal that it is a good news because Jalal is going to be a father of twins, and Jalal and Jodha were surprised. The doctor says that the twins will make Jodha run in the whole palace and Jodha will not get time for anyone, and the doctor leaves. Jalal says to Jodha that Jodha is giving him happiness and this time it is even double. Jalal says seriously, Jodha has given him a very happy news, and Jalal kissed Jodha's forehead. In Mahakchichak's palace, Mahakchichak says that the time has come to attack Agra. Jalal comes to Rukkaiya, and Rukkaiya looks at Jalal and greets him. Jalal says that he did not see Rukkaiya today, so he was worried and he came to see her. And is Rukkaiya fine? Rukkaiya says that she is fine, and Rukkaiya asks that will Jalal have a drink, and Jalal says yes along with Rukkaiya. Rukkaiya fills the glasses for both of them, and Rukkaiya says that she is sorry for her behavior earlier, and she doesn't know what happens to her sometimes because she doesn't know that Jalal was not aware of Jodha's pregnancy before she came and shouted at Jalal. Jalal says that it is okay and it will be good if Rukkaiya supervises the celebration decorations and everything, and Rukkaiya says that she has already ordered the maids on what to do. Jalal says that Rukkaiya is very different because Rukkaiya is always serious for work and practical, and he just wants to say that he has lost many of his relatives recently, but he doesn't want to lose Rukkaiya. Rukkaiya nods and says that Jalal should be with Jodha now because Jodha is going to become a mother. Jalal says that he would like it if Rukkaiya comes for the celebration for Jodha's pregnancy. Jalal says that he is going now and he just wants to say that he thinks that Rukkaiya should take care of Jodha because she is pregnant, and Rukkaiya films in anger. But Rukkaiya quickly hides her anger and says that Jodha will not like her presence around her. Jalal says that it is nothing like that, and Jodha would like that Rukkaiya is taking care of her, and Rukkaiya should remember that the head that Jodha is going to give birth to belongs to him, and Jalal leaves and Rukkaiya was hurt. A soldier informs Mahakchichak that tomorrow there will be a celebration in the palace in Agra, and Abu Mali says that it is a good chance for them to strike, but Beg says no because he knows that these days Jalal celebrates everything with people, but this particular celebration is inside the palace and not outside. Abu Mali says that even in the palace they can still attack them, but Mahakchichak says that the celebration is inside the palace because of security purpose, but she will decide on what to do. Mahakchichak says that during the celebration, everyone will be busy with different things and nobody would imagine that they can attack them in the palace, so they would attack tomorrow, and tomorrow she will change their celebration into sorrow. The preparations for the celebration is going on, and Barma comes to Agra. Jalal was with Barma, and Jalal says that he hoped that Barma liked the celebration. Barma says that he admires Jalal's thought because Jalal always takes measures to unite both religions, and Jalal invited all the religions to the celebration as well. Jalal says that it is all because of Jodha's presence in his life, because Jodha changed his thought, and they always respect their ancestors because they were their elders, but Jodha respects them because she admires their golden thought, and Jodha is really different. Barma says today he is very happy because of Jalal and Jodha's marriage, and though the marriage was a political alliance, but the marriage has completed Jalal and Jodha, and the last day that Jodha came to Agra, he missed her every moment. Oshia comes to Rukkaiya, and Oshia says that how can Rukkaiya get ready because Rukkaiya's face is pale and her eyes are swollen. Rukkaiya takes off her jewelry and says to Oshia to make her ready for the celebration because like that, all her pains and sorrows should fade away and nobody should be able to see her tears. Oshia says that if Rukkaiya did not go today, then Jalal would understand that Rukkaiya is not happy about the pregnancy. And Rukkaiya says that she is a special wife and she have to be there. So Oshia should make her ready that her pains get hidden behind her dressing and she should look the most beautiful in the celebration, that nobody will be able to see her tears in front of her fake smile. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end, and please if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it, comment, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.